Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are the PTA for Apex Elementary School, and we just wanted to talk to you a little bit about who we are and what we do. I'm Geraldine Breimer. I'm the PTA president. I have a third grader at Apex Elementary School.
And I am Carissa White. I am the PTA secretary this year, and I have a kindergartner and a second grader.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us. Speaking of joining, we would love to encourage everybody to join the PTA. I know this year is a little bit different, and we're not able to have as many fundraisers as we have in the past, so your membership means more than ever. So we'd love to have you, but not only for your membership money, we'd also love you to be a part of the PTA. Remember, the PTA is an advocacy organization, and the more people we have, the more power we have, the bigger voices we have, and we would love to have you join us to be an advocate for your children so that we can work hard to provide the best elementary experience for our kids that we possibly can. So you can go to that QR code right now with your phone and join, or go to our website later and join. We'd love to have you. I think there are three different levels of membership, so hopefully one of those would work for your family.
The PTA puts on a lot of programs at Apex Elementary. We support cultural arts events. I'm actually the chair of the cultural arts program. We have a lot of great visiting artists and arts in residence and performances that have happened. We host a visiting author every year. In the spring, we do an outdoor event, a spring fling celebration. We do lots of things for teacher appreciation to show our awesome teachers how much we appreciate all the work that they're doing, especially now. We host a book fair every year, and when we can be together, we do events like Donuts with Dad and Muffins with Moms, although this year things are going to look just a little bit different.
And speaking of joining the PTA and our programs, we always are looking for volunteers. We know that people's schedules sometimes don't allow them to get as involved as they would like, but we're happy to plug you in anywhere that works for you. Again, being this year with COVID, some of our events have been canceled, but in the event that we do go back to in-person learning, we will start having in-person things, and we'll always need help. But even right now, you can click on this QR code. It'll take you to our volunteer page, and we do have options right now. We need some committee members. We need a committee chair for teacher appreciation, so maybe there's something there. And just a reminder, our PTA is a great community. We've got wonderful people that volunteer. We all look out for each other, and it's just a really great place to meet people and just be a participant in your child's school experience. So here's a really good thing that maybe you wonder how we fund our programs. This year, membership is very important, like I said earlier, because we're not able to have some of our fundraising events. All of your membership dollars go to Apex Elementary School, except for $4, which goes to the state and the national PTA. We are hoping to have a book fair in the spring. It might be virtual, but it might be in person, and all the proceeds this year will go to the library. We're doing spirit nights at some of our local restaurants. When we're in person, we have the Rent the Rock, where you can paint your child's name with happy birthday message or congratulations or something like that. It's fun for them. And this year, because we can't have our main fundraiser, which is our fun run, we are going to do a No Fuss fall fundraiser. And 100% of that will go to the Apex Elementary School. And I think Carissa is going to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so just briefly, we do box tops if you want to download that app. There's a picture of the rock for reference. But the big fundraiser for the fall is going to be our No Fuss fundraiser. This is, as Geraldine mentioned, in place of our fall fun run because we can't all be together for that. So what we're trying to do is make this as simple and straightforward as possible. It is no fuss. We are accepting donations for 2 weeks in October from the 12th through the 30th. Any amount will help. So if you or anyone you know would like to support the programming we do at Apex Elementary, we would love to have you. We're also looking for businesses, local businesses that are interested in sponsoring us at Apex Elementary. Would love to have their support. We usually get sponsorships for the fun run, so it's looking a little different this year also. But our goal for those 2 weeks is $10,000 raised funds, so we would love for everyone to chip in as much as you can. As I said, the goal is $10,000. You can donate online. If you have a smartphone with a camera, you can scan this QR code right here. It'll take you straight to our donation page. Or you can drop off check or cash donations in the Apex Elementary School office. There'll be a drop box there. And as I mentioned, we are seeking corporate sponsors. So if you are a business owner or you know any business owners that are interested in donating, you can contact our VP of Fundraising, Avery Emery. Her email address is on the screen right now.
And just so you all know, because sometimes people may not understand where the PTA funds go, we put together a little bit of a list so you can see. Last year, when we were able to have our fun run, we had a nice budget and we were able to purchase smart TVs and 30 Chromebooks for the school, which were desperately needed. Every year we purchase software, Raz Kids, that is used by the younger grades for reading purposes. And this year we're actually going to help the school purchase Brain Pop and Nearpod, which was some software that was requested by the teachers to help facilitate virtual learning. We always provide curriculum funds for the teachers. This helps them with whatever they might need to supplement their learning. And last year with the start of COVID, we were able to give our teachers some funds to help them with virtual learning or whatever they might have needed. We fund instructional support programs for students, as we mentioned in some of the earlier stuff. And then we also provide professional development opportunities for teachers and staff, and these can include work days or professional development conferences, things like that. So that is it in a nutshell. We know everybody's anxious to get to their teachers. So just to recap, please join us in the PTA. We'd love to have you participate in any of our PTA events, and they'll always be posted all over social media. We'll make sure everybody knows. Also our Friday bulletin that goes out to all the parents. Plug in where you feel comfortable if you can volunteer, and support our PTA fundraising efforts. We'd really, really appreciate it.
And if you want to follow us and stay in touch, we are on Facebook at Apex Elementary PTA. We are on Twitter at Apex ES PTA. You can follow the school's Twitter account at Apex ES Cougars. And our website is www.apexespta.com. Our first PTA meeting of the year for everyone is going to be on October 13th at 6 p.m. That's going to be via Zoom. So we'll be sending out that Zoom information in the coming weeks. And Geraldine, do you want to tell them about the happy hour?
Yeah. And then for the first time, we're going to do a virtual parent happy hour. It's going to be on October 9th. We haven't set a time, but it will be on that evening. We'll send out the information for Zoom, and it's just going to be a community building time. We're going to talk about what everybody's concerned about, or just hang out, get to know each other so that everybody doesn't feel alone in this, and we can make new friends, support each other, and just see how it goes. We'd like to try something and see if people come in and join us. So we'd like to see you there.
A collective deep breath after the first couple weeks of school. I feel like we need it.
We all do. That's right.
Right.
All right. Thank you all. Enjoy your meeting with your teachers.
Enjoy meeting your teachers. Take care, everybody.